Time to head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This is about the Browns defense and especially that defensive line.
Hello, Thad from Youngstown. I'm calling about my biggest concern right now for the Browns. Miles needs a sidekick, and that sidekick is Jadeveon Clowney. I'm a little concerned because he's still not signed. We have Miles with no sidekick, and we have to worry about our D-line, which, Jordan Elliott I'm worried about, and Tommy Togiai, who we drafted last year, I'm worried about. But I like the pick of Perrion Winfrey, and I like the picks of Alex Wright, and I like the pick of, Isaiah Thomas. I like those, but they all seem to be developmental players for next year to me. And Chase Winovich could be, our Tack McKinley of this year. But we still need that sidekick for Miles, which I do believe is Jadeveon Clowney. Because one thing about Clowney I do like, he's very, very good against the run, and he doesn't get sealed. Your thoughts? Thanks for taking my call. Love the show. Bye.
As always, we appreciate all the voicemails. What about Quincy? Reason to be concerned about that?
With Clowney, we do this every year. And we've been doing this for 4 years where we're like, oh, what's Clowney going to do? And he always signs late. So, I think that he's just doing what he normally does, which is taking his time on this one to make sure that he gets maximum value, which is good on him. And two, just to make sure that he's in the proper shape and handling his body how he wants to. So I think they'll probably bring back Clowney in the event that they don't. Yeah, they do have a problem, right? Because I don't think Chase Winovich is a starting level player. I know the hype's been out about him where people are like, hey, he could start. I don't think that's a proper starter next to Myles Garrett. Maybe on another team that does not have Myles Garrett, but when you have Myles Garrett, you can't play with that other side. So I would have a Jadeveon Clowney there. But if you just make that signing, right, Jadeveon Clowney, you're all right there. You have Myles. You can rotate in and out Chase Winovich. We've forgotten the Browns traded for Taven Bryan, right? He's probably going to get some playing time here. So Taven Bryan's probably going to be on that other side. Maybe they sign a veteran like Ndamukong Suh, but I think more likely it's just going to be Taven Bryan there and maybe one of the other younger guys, right? Tommy Togiai, Jordan Elliott, whoever wins that battle. And then Perrion Winfrey probably on the other side. If not, somebody else beats him with Sheldon Day rotate. I think you're fine there on the defensive line, as long as you make that one sign, right? If you don't, okay, yeah, you got a problem. But with Clowney, I tend to not panic about these things until he signs with another team because he just takes forever, right, to do this whole free agency process. He's done this, he has signed in April or later, in late April or later, the last, 4 years of his career. It's just kind of how he handles these things.
Yeah, and to your point, that kind of puts everybody and slots everybody in the right spot.